Northwest Fisherman Chris, and unless this is your first time, if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be cracking open the MONSTERBASS Platinum box for the month of, what is this, May now? Yeah, we're in May. So let's crack this thing open and see what we got. I'm pretty excited about this. Alright, so we got our book, of course, right here on top. Time to crush your PB, helping you catch greatness. Here's all the different boxes. I get the gold and I get the platinum. Today we're going to be doing the platinum. They also have the silver and the multi-species. You got your live on Thursdays. Oh, skipped one. Pointers from MLF Pros. Frog in season, so we're getting a frog. Effective shad, sharpened bait. I think we're getting a lipless. Stand by the upside down rig. There we go. There's our, I believe it's drop shot. Find the rhythm with the jerk baits. I love jerk baits. I'm still catching everything on jerk baits. I just actually, this last weekend, I caught a monster rainbow trout on a jerk bait because we have too many rainbow trout everywhere. Bait hack. MLF monthly. Here's your astrology tables for all your sun times, your moon times, and your lunar phases. R-proof, your PB. These are all guys that cut their PB. Well, this last month. Proud partners growing the future of fishing. And yeah. Let's see what we got in here. I'm pretty excited about this. So first up, we got our Z-Man Leap Frogs, hollow body frog. I don't think I actually have the Z-Man frog. I have a lot of frogs. I don't think I have the Z-Man frog. This one's the walking frog, 2 3/4 inches. Of course, it's hollow body, super soft. Nice long legs, so you can trim them down if you want to, leave them long if you want to. About the only thing that I really do to my frogs, I'll probably, two things. First, you gotta boil your frogs. Just throw it in a pot of boiling water. It really softens up the rubber body. This one might not need it. It's pretty soft. It's pretty subtle. The reason why you do that is some of the hollow body frogs, the rubber is kind of stiff, so you'll miss hookups because the bass won't completely latch down on it hard enough to compress the hollow body when you go to set the hook, and then it just pops it out of his mouth. We've all done that. The other thing that I like to do is the hooks back here, these two big guys back here, I will bend those up just a little bit. I don't know if it actually helps. It makes me feel like it helps, and confidence is half the battle. What color is this frog? Brown leopard. Nice brown back. I like the yellow body and the white belly. Love this tail with the chartreuse and the red. This is great. Really happy about this. Got some nice eyes. Super soft. I'll let you guys get a really good look at that. Look at that. Nice spots on the sides. Nice white belly. I like this frog. This is going to be a good frog. Okay, next up. Okay, so this is a Ducket Fishing Pro Driven Ducket Trap. Rattling. Okay, it's sinking 3 inches, ½ an ounce. So it's kind of a beefy guy. I can't say too much. I have 3/4 ounce with this. But this color is that classic style. So it's a Bill Lewis. So while it's a ducket, it's essentially also a rattle trap. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But the important thing is it's got this nice silver back here. And it's got those amazing chrome sides. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to really see it with the silver paint. The scales on it. Going down to that chrome sides, those chrome bellies. Got some nice hooks here. Not really sure who makes them. They're high quality. They're... yeah, you can't really bend them at all. Great hooks. Great colors. This thing's great. So listen to that rattle. It should sound just like a regular rattle trap. It does, but it's got like a little bit more of a muted sound to it a little bit. It's not quite as tinny as a regular rattle trap. So being slightly different can be very good. This is cool. I like lipless. Set that down. Let's go to the next thing. Okay, so we got the MONSTERBASS Ragnar, 4 3/4 inches and 3/4 of an ounce. This is a top water walking bait, and the color they have on this is called Sleepover, which I'm super happy about the color. All right, so right off the bat, it's got this nice black matte finish with that blue to break it up. But the big thing for me is, especially with like topwater walking baits, I mean, it probably doesn't make a difference. It probably really doesn't. But I really like that front red hook. All the rest are black, and you got that feathered one, of course, on the back with a little bit of red in it. Just the way this thing is set up, I really, really like it. And these hooks look great. It's got some good hardware going on here. It's a nice feathered tail. I like that. That black is really, really nice. Alright, let's listen to that rattle. It's got a nice channel right there at the front where the tie-on is. So when you walk it, it's got a little bit of a splash to it. Let's listen to that rattle. That's a good topwater rattle. So with my topwater walking baits like this, and like the poppers, I will... oh, okay. Yeah, that was the side of my finger. I will actually throw these on my dedicated jerkbait rod, or my small crank rod, just because they're snappy and they'll take the load. They just work really well. My jerkbait combo is I believe it's 610 6-gill. It's the Heimdall, and I believe mine's a medium heavy, moderate. So it's also got the taper to a glass tip. It really is awesome jerkbait rod. But I like to throw, obviously not this because it's a little bit out of its weight class, but like a little bit smaller poppers and walking baits, definitely on this. This, you'd be fine with something like 7 foot, 7'2", medium heavy, get away with fast, but moderate would be preferred with treble hooks. But yeah, that's great. I like this a lot. Okay. So we got our drop shot. What else do we get here? We got some KVD finesse worms. I know it's going to be in here. Okay. So we got some tungsten drop shot weights. Where's the hooks? Sweet. Okay, so we got the GP finesse spear points. I actually really, really like these hooks a lot. Let me get one of these out. So one of the reasons why I really like these is because they have an irregular shape, and I feel like it helps place your bait better. Do I have a drop shot hook laying over here somewhere? Of course not. Of course I... oh, wait. I think I do. I do. Okay. Nope. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Here we go. So, this is the style of drop shot hook that everybody's used to. I think this is a 1/0. This is probably most likely gamakatsu. So you just put the bait on there. Okay, I'll just crack open. Oh, we got 2 packages of the drop shad. I think somebody made an oopsie in my box. Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. These good oopsies are good oopsies. Let's get this bait open here so I can show you guys how I do this. Okay, got that open. What's the color on this while we're talking about? And this is the V&M Baits Drop Shad. Color on this is watermelon purple. So let me get one of these guys out here real quick. Okay, so we got our bait here. Got a little bulbous tail. It's really oily. So it's kind of like a green pumpkin, obviously, because watermelon purple. So it's got purple flake in it. So if you're using a regular drop shot hook, like this one, what you're going to do is you're just going to nose hook this guy, just like that, and then it's going to sit, because it's going to float just a little bit like that, okay? Just like that. So with the hooks that they sent, the spear points, that I kind of really like, because you can see that right there, it was kind of slipping around on that. With these spear points, really set it down and I lost it. Oh, it's on the floor now. Yeah, we'll just get another one. I totally dropped that little guy. So with these, they've got this irregular shape. Okay. See how it's got all those extra added angles inside there. So what's really nice about this is when you put a bait on it, you have to kind of keep in mind the angle that you're going for. Like, that's not going anywhere. Like, it's helping hold it straight. And once it's in the water, it'll be just like that. Okay? And that's one thing I really like about these hooks. They're really good in my opinion. I've never broken one, and I feel like my hookup ratio is just as good as a normal like EWG style or a ultra point, or not ultra point, or drop shot style hook, because that's about the only ones I have the spear points in. I don't think it affects hookup ratio, plus or minus, but what it does is it secures that look. Okay, it secures your bait in place better than I think like a regular style hook. And since I already have this one kind of all rigged up here for the drop shot, this is kind of what it looks like. So you got your weight on the bottom here. I keep mine about 18 inches, because a lot of the lakes that I fish on, they have a fair amount of like just stuff on the bottom. So I want to stay above the stuff. So that's why I run such a long leader, because here's my hook, here's my weight. That's about 18 inches. So then you just put your bait on up there and just kind of slowly drag it. I know it's called a drop shot, but you don't have to like sit there and shake it. Just kind of bump it every once in a while and just kind of try to keep your line kind of tight. The motion of you moving and the water moving around it will give the bait all the motion it needs. You don't really need to sit there and just kind of twitch it. It does that on its own. And then we got these. Let's move on to these last ones here. Oh yeah, and might as well talk about these tungsten drop shot weights. So there's two different styles of tungsten, or two different styles of drop shot weights, really. You've got your teardrop ones, and then you've got your cylindrical ones, like these. I'll crack this open real quick for you guys. Wow. There we go. So that's the cylindrical weight, and it's just got a little clip that you put your line on through, and it's on there. And if anything happens, like it gets super hung up, this will just pop right off. Kind of sucks because it's tungsten, but also at the same time, it's kind of better than losing absolutely everything. And these weights were... Oh, it doesn't actually say the weight, unless it's 3/16 of an ounce. It might be 3/16. Feels a little bit heavier than that though. But it's also tungsten, so it's a little misleading. Let's go again to our last one here. KVD Perfect Plastics. These are infused with coffee. Yep, coffee and salt. So this is their finesse worm. This is a lot like a trick worm. I'm actually kind of surprised we got this. So you got your worm. Okay, you got your little bulbous tail. These are amazing for shaky heads. Okay, and you can even fish these completely weightless on a worm hook and just like pop them off the bottom. You can Texas rig these. You can do a lot of things with this worm. What's the color on this guy here? They call this dirt. I can kind of see it. So it's not quite a green pumpkin because it's got that tan in it. It smells like worm. I don't even smell the coffee. No, I don't really smell the coffee at all. But yeah, it's a finesse worm. It's a trick worm. This is good stuff. I'm not mad. This is a great color too. But yeah. What else we got? We got that extra bonus pack of the drop shad. That's kind of actually really exciting because I kind of really do like this. Definitely going to have to try those out. Oh, and we got our card for this month. Brent Chapman is going to be our special card for the summer. That's exciting. What else did we get in there? What's our sticker? Huh. Yeah, somebody screwed up. I got 2 golden tickets, too. Yeah. That's it. That's that. Oh yeah, I got this big card too. Use code BLASTOFF for 25% off your first purchase, your first month in the club. Black Rifle Coffee. I actually really like Black Rifle Coffee. I actually have a subscription from them. This isn't a coffee channel, but if you guys ever want me to tell you about my favorite coffees and how I make my coffee, because I make coffee every time I go fishing and every day before work. I should probably drink less coffee, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, so that kind of concludes the new stuff in the box. Water temps are coming up. It's wonderful outside. Here, it came on a little fast. When you guys are out there on the water, especially now that we're late spring, early summer, drink lots of water. I got a little, I'm not gonna lie, a couple days ago I went out and I got stuck out on the water because there was a lot of people at the boat ramp, longer than I expected. I didn't really think a whole lot about it, but I definitely got overheated. Like, I'm still basically not in great shape. So make sure you guys drink plenty of water out there, because these first, like, hot couple weeks, those are the ones that are going to sneak up on you. They're definitely going to sneak up on you, because you're going to be like, oh, it's so nice outside. Drink some water. Alright? Drink your water. But, yeah, water temps are up. Everybody is basically in pre-spawn, spawn, or post-spawn. I think Florida and Texas are probably full-blown on summer patterns now. But yeah, the spawn hit a little bit late up here, and it coincided when the bass started moving up with the trout getting way overstocked in all of the lakes, so it kind of really screwed up the spawn. So that's lame. But anyway, it's a great time of the year for you to get out there, check out new spots, explore new stuff, and FAFO, fish around and find out. Take care, guys. See ya.